Good morning. Today is week 7, day 1, and it is also week 11 since I got a haircut. Today we're gonna start talking about the part-part total diagram because we're gonna use it to solve some problems. So the part-part total diagram is this tape diagram in which the tape at the top represents the total. So in this case, the total is gonna be represented by these yellow counters. So there's 5 of them. So in this case, the total is 5. But now, what are the parts? Well, if the total is 5, the parts could be 3 and 2. So 3 plus 2 equals 5. That's why they call it part-part total diagram. Or we could change it to 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 equals 5. It is also very important to know that not only addition is represented in the diagram, but subtraction too. If you have 5, a total of 5, and you subtract 1, then the answer is the other part, 4. Or if you have a total of 5 and you subtract 4, then the answer is the remaining part, which is 1. We're going to be using that today to solve some problems. Here's the first problem for today. Claire has $89. She has 3 more $5 bills, 4 more $1 bills, and 1 more $10 bill than Trey. How much money does Trey have? The problem says that there are 2 people, Claire and Trey. They both have money, but it says that Claire has more money than Trey. And we know also, if you look at the first sentence, that Claire has $89, and that's more than Trey. So for that reason, we're going to say that Claire has the total amount of money in this problem, which is 89. That's Claire right there. And then one of the parts is going to be Trey, which we don't know how much money he has because that's the question that they're asking. Look at the question at the bottom. How much money does Trey have? So we don't know. This is the question. But we do know how much money Claire has in total, 89. Now, we also know in the second sentence how much more money she has. She has 3 more $5 bills, 4 more $1 bill, and 1 more $10 bill. So all of that goes in this part of the diagram. So we need to figure this first. And the best way to do that is with a picture. We have to draw 1 $10 bill, 4 $1 bills, and 3 $5 bills. Now we're going to add 10 plus 5, 15, plus 5, 20, plus 5, 25, plus 4, 29. Now we have all we need in the diagram. Claire at the top has $89, and she has a total of 29 more dollars than Trey. So we just need to subtract 89 minus the 29. So let's do it. 9 minus 9, that equals 0. And good news, we don't have to unbundle because we have enough to subtract 9 minus 9. And then 8 minus 2 equals 6. Let's use the diagram to solve the next problem. It says Michael has 4 $10 bills and 7 $5 bills. He has 3 more $10 bills and 2 more $5 bills than Tamara. So far we know that Michael has more money than Tamara. So for that reason, Tamara is going to be one of the parts at the bottom. And look at the question. How much money does Tamara have? So yes, Tamara is this part, and we don't know how much money she has. But we know that Michael has more money. So for that reason, we're going to put Michael at the top, but we need to figure out how much money he has. And the other part is how much more money he has, which is the second sentence. It says he has 3 more $10 bills and 2 more $5 bills. So we also have to figure that out. Okay, so let's see. We just said that in this problem, Michael is going to be at the top. So this is going to be Michael. But we need to figure out how much money he has. We need to, it says in the problem, but we need to do a little picture to figure it out. Then Tamara is going to be one of the parts, and it is a part that we don't know. Because it is the question. The question is how much money does Tamara have? And then the other part is how much more money Michael has than Tamara. We know they say how many more bills he has, but we need to also figure it out with a little picture. Okay, so let's figure Michael first. It says that Michael has 4 $10 bills and 7 $5 bills. 1, 2, 3, and 4 tens. So you skip count by tens, and of course that equals $40. But that's not all. He has 7 $5 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 $5 bills. So inside each one, we're gonna write down 5, and then we're gonna have to skip count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $35. So now we have to add these two. Let's do it. 5 plus 0 equals 5. 3 plus 4 equals 7. So it turns out that Michael has $75. Now it says that Michael has 3 tens more than Tamara, so that goes here. 1, 2, and 3 tens. So if you skip count is 10, 20, 30. So this is gonna be $30. And 2 more 5s. So that's gonna be 1 5 and 2 $5 bills. So when you skip count by tens, of course you go 5, 10. And now we need to add 30 plus 10. 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 1 is 4. So it turns out that Michael has $40 more than Tamara. So now how much money does Tamara have? We need to take the 75 that Michael has in total and subtract the 40. So I'm gonna do that here. 75 minus 40. So we start with the ones. 5 minus 0, it is 5, no one bundling. 7 minus 4 is 3. So it turns out that Tamara has $35. The next problem is the problem set that you're gonna solve by yourself, but it says Josh had 3 $5 bills, 2 $10 bills, and 7 $1 bills. That's the first sentence, so you need to draw all those bills and skip count and figure out how much money Josh has. Then he gave Susie one $5 bill and two $1 bills. So draw those bills that Josh gave Susie, figure out how much money he gave away to Susie. That's the second sentence. And the last sentence says, how much money does Josh have left? So there's your space for drawing the bills, like I just said. Sentence 1, Josh has this. Sentence 2, he gave away this to Susie. And then you use the diagram. What was the total that he had at the top? How much money he gave away to Susie? And then the answer would be right here, how much money he still has. Then it says, write an equation to represent the tape diagram. So the first blank here would be the total that Josh had at the beginning, then subtract what he gave away, and equals blank the answer to the problem, how much he still have left. And finally, complete the sentence frame. Josh had blank dollars left. So that's how you use the part-part total diagram. Very important. I'll see you tomorrow.